Yeah, it's still there. And I don't know why for some reason I see it really good in this view. Yeah, zit is still there. Must be a stress. Must be a stress zit. I don't know. All right, let's bring up the chat. There we go. Boxes. I guess there's a camera here. I guess I kept that. I don't know. Good evening, Tea with Dears. Welcome. It's the night before the big challenge. I know. Honestly, it's not that big. It's not that big. I'm so happy that y'all think. Oh, I didn't read my appointment here. I have a doctor's appointment. So don't forget, it's going to be. Good evening, Paula and Lavender Pussycats. Well, you know how to do that. It's chilly down here tonight. Oh, we're bracing down for. Are we going to get the hurricane rain tomorrow here in the part of the country? Yep, supposed to rain like the dickens. But so far it's been, pretty nice. We haven't. Look, it's funny because it's coming up the country. It's not really coming from the water. So it's kind of the Jersey Shore's not going to get anything. We're all going to get it. So lucky them. They missed this one. Hello, Kathy O'Leary. And Rosemary. And Rosemary. Oh my God, look at that. Back-to-back Rosemaries. I think that's a bit funny. Sorry, I had to find that a bit amusing. Rosemary and Rosemary here. I haven't yawned all night. I sit down. Good evening, Roberta. Oh, it's such a weird morning. If you weren't at breakfast, you didn't hear about it. There was some alarm going off in the house. It come to find out it was the low battery in our something, one of our detectors. It was the, not the smoke detector, the one that does the one from the heater. I can't think what you call it. Carbon monoxide detector. That's what it was. Hello, Lori. It's a party now. All right. Oh, I know. Well, we're supposed to have a nice Thursday. Originally, it was supposed to be Wednesday and Thursday. Now it's just Wednesday. So Thursday, according to our weather girl, she said it's supposed to be nice on Wednesday. So we'll see. I don't know. But that's here. Like I said, the shore's not going to get anything from what we can tell. I mean, they might maybe get something, but we're getting it more than Philly area is getting it more than the shore. The shore. I mean, the shore. I don't even think even the water's affected because it's not coming from the water. Hello, Lori. Hello, 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 hello. Donna McKean in the house. Donna McKean. Oh, you had torrential rain today. Ugh, that's what it's going to be tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can at least get the dog out in the morning and then let a torrential downpour. If I can get him out there and get him a good drainage, then I'll be fine. But if it's going to be miserable, he doesn't. Oh, it's going to ruin my day. I'll be at work thinking the poor dog is sitting there with a full bladder and colon. Hello, Melody. Hello, Pat. I know, because we got our meeting tomorrow. It's my first day back. It's our, listen to the rules and regs one where but we all listen, but we never follow them. It's one of those meetings. Oh, Bailey hates it. I mean, and I have to go out with him. I have to take him out on a leash because I have to drag him out. Sometimes I carry him, and once he's down there, there's no turning back. He knows he has to go because there's no turning back. So, but I was thinking they should come out with like an umbrella leash where there's like an umbrella bubble over the dog so he doesn't get wet. Maybe I should invent it. But yeah, he's a sissy when it comes to the rain. He doesn't like it. Oh, thank you, Donna. These from the Dollar Tree. So you can get works of art at the Dollar Tree. Just have to look. I couldn't decide which one I liked better, so I got both. I think I like the one with the spoon. You know, I wasn't sure, but thank you. I know, day one. I'm hoping. Like, I wasn't supposed to. I didn't find out I was working tomorrow until yesterday, so I had things. You know, I got to revamp my thing. I will go live hopefully in the morning before I leave, in the Facebook group. I decided to do a quick little rev up video to put up here because I'm not gonna have time to go live on both. And I mean, I could go live and then tape it and upload that here, but I don't know. I think I'll just do a quick little 5-minute or, you know, rah video. And, you know, yes, we do have to wear masks. Yep. And the kids have to be 3 feet apart in the classroom. Once we're outside, they don't need masks. So that's good. Yeah, we have some sports stuff. I mean, not that my kids are in sports because they're too old, but my son he writes for high school sports, and his stuff is canceled. I think he had to follow tennis or something, so you can't play tennis in the rain. Doesn't work. Exactly, Rosemary. Yep. Especially if it's not my car, not my monkey, not my circus. This is Timmy's car, which not a huge fan of and it's small. So which means I'm going to be lower to the ground with all that rain. But luckily, by the time I get home, it probably shouldn't be that bad yet. It'll probably be bad later tomorrow. It's not going to be pretty tomorrow. Oh, I get you there. Oh my goodness. Eyes of Popular? 3 commercials. Well, I'm so happy that you watched them. Well, happy early birthday, Lori. I agree, you know. And we have, you know, that's I'm going to talk about more on Thursday. I would do it tomorrow, but honestly, it's really too early anyway. But Thursday, it's going to be about, we're challenged right away. It's a challenge right away. It's called Labor Day. How do we get through that, you know? I mean, I do a lot of talk about barbecues and going out, so I'm going to reiterate the same stuff I always talk about. Hey, Tiffany. Well, Melody, the good news is most Chinese, it's vegetables and some sauce and some protein. You know, you may remember the old additive Chinese food with the MSG makes you feel full and then you're hungry later. So that could be it. Hello, Jermaine. That's a good clean out. I like that. Yeah, I'm going to be up to probably 6:15. Get a shower, get this mop in order. I won't need to have breakfast because we're going to have breakfast in school. So that's one less thing I have to do tomorrow. But I want to be able to go live. I'm not sure what time it's going to be because I don't know what time I'm going to get done and get the dog out. So I'm hoping around 7:30-ish to pop on the Facebook group and just like say, hey, it's September 1st. I'll be real enthusiastic. And it's hard to be enthusiastic first thing in the morning. But yeah, it's tomorrow's, like I said, it's, and I want to reiterate this. We're just following the plan. You know, don't make it harder than it needs to be. Don't put yourself through stress. Like, it's her birthday tomorrow. Absolutely. She's going to have birthday. And me, I'm going out to breakfast and lunch. They're giving us breakfast and lunch tomorrow. You know, does that mean I don't eat? No, it just means, you know what? You just make the best choice you can. Is it going to be something I would normally eat? Probably not. There may be a piece of a Danish involved tomorrow. You know what? You just maneuver the best you can because that's all we can do. That is it. That is all. We cannot stress over food. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh my God, it's first day of the challenge and there's bagels and there's Danish. Oh my gosh, I can't eat. I'm just going to sit. I'm just not going to eat. I'm going to bring something. That to me, really, I think I don't like when I hear I'm going to bring something. I'm just going to make the best choice I can. You know, I'm not going to unpack my lunch or breakfast because, you know what? I'm going to have to maneuver it. I'm going to have to make the best choice I can. And that's just how it's going to have to be. You know, I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, I'll just pack my, breakfast. You know what? I go in there with a packed breakfast and I'm like, oh, look at Denise. She's only watcher, so she can't eat this. And I can eat it. I just have to be smart about it. And that's what I try to tell all of you. We have to be smart. We have to think. We have to just sit there and look what's there, make the best choice. Am I gonna have a whole bagel tomorrow? Oh hell no, because those bagels are like big ones. But I can have half a bagel. Half a bagel is a doable thing. It truly is. But I am certainly not bringing my breakfast tomorrow because that's being on a diet versus weight loss journey. You gotta make it. You gotta sit there and be able to figure it out. I have to. Exactly. You have to. And one of my big things is look at everything before you pick something. You can, oh, I'm going to grab this. Well, there could be something better down the end that you didn't see, and then you already have this in your plate. You can't put it back. So absolutely peruse what's there. I know there's going to be some fruit, so I'm excited about that. So I'll have a nice little fruit plate, and I'll probably have, I'm sure it's going to be bagels and cream cheese. Is pretty much what I'm guaranteed to have. And you know what? I'll have half a bagel, and I'll probably just have some jelly. I like jelly, and I may have a little cream cheese. Just depends. If they have the veggie cream cheese, I'll probably have a little bit of veggie. You put a schmear. I don't have to put half the container. A schmear never hurt anybody. I didn't gain weight eating a schmear. I gained weight because I put a glob of cream cheese. Hello, Laura. Oh, the poor puppy. Jermaine, it's not something that you wake up and all of a sudden, oh, okay. It's when you get to a certain point in your journey, somehow it all makes sense because because I stayed on it long enough. Normally I would lose. I told you I'd lose 50 pounds. I'd be in that 6 months, and I'd be like, I get disinterested. Well, I thought this is the first time in my life that I've actually continued little baby steps, little losses. I mean, there was weeks I didn't lose in a row. There was weeks, yeah, I didn't lose in a row, but I still stuck with it and I kept at it. And then I just tried to, then the YouTube came. That made a huge difference. It did, because I'm in front of people. So I got to put my money where my mouth is. So yeah, so that helps. Accountability always helps. Because if you're going to sit up here and talk, you really need to, if you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. So that helped. But realizing that I could fit, it was my leader, and because I used to laugh at her, I did. I was like, oh my God, look at her planning her bar in on Thursday. She had bars on Tuesday and Thursday. I think if I want a bar, I'm going to have a bar, but it made sense when I really broke it down. I'll look forward to those bars on those days. And you look forward to that. And you just plan your treats, plan your cake. It's like, no, I know tomorrow we're probably going to have bagels. And lunch is probably going to be hoagies. So I know dinner is probably going to be a very light dinner. It's probably going to be a chef's salad. I have some grilled chicken. I have a beautiful thing of mesclun greens. So tomorrow's probably going to be a chef's salad with maybe a little homemade croutons. But I know this because I know that what breakfast and lunch is. So I sat there and I said, I will have my half a bagel with my fruit, and then I will have my hoagie. I may even have chips because sometimes they have baked ones. Sometimes they don't, but we'll see. And usually they have like a tossed salad. So I will have a nice tossed salad and a piece of hoagie. And sometimes I'll take the bread off my hoagie, eat the lunch meat, and put it in my salad. Hey, all you need is that onion and tomato and that little bit of oil on there. Because sometimes the bread gets soggy and I don't like it anyway. It is. It's a process. It is a process. We always used to eat turkey dogs before I was even on Weight Watchers. I need intervention like a drug addict. That's exactly a good way to describe it because it is like a drug. That food high, and you're in that cycle where you're just giving into it, and the more you give into it, the more you want it and the more you need it. So we have to get you to break, and that's not a hard, and that's a hard thing. It's not an easy thing to break. You know, you have to sit there and be disciplined, and eventually, it will break. There's going to be some sad. Like I said, I cried, and yeah, like it was yesterday. There were some sad days, yeah, because I liked eating massive amounts of food. Hello, Deborah. Oh, Deborah, sorry to hear that. Well, let's all keep Deborah's son in our prayers. You've had a hell of a year, my friend. And not that I'm making an excuse that you can, but you know what? You have every right to be where you're at, honestly. Because that's sometimes how we deal. Hello, Susan. Aw, 10. Aw, that's a shame. Oh, well, that's, I hate to sit there. I mean, I know it sounds really cliche to say, but I get it. And I think you need something. You know what? You need something, and sometimes food is all we have. And like I said, I can't sit there and tell you to stop eating it because sometimes food is what we need. Oh, let's keep Lori in our prayers. We got a lot of praying to do tonight, people. I never made a hot dog in the air fryer. Interesting. Though I did see on YouTube they put it in a flatbread and air fried it. I thought that sounded really good. Oh, I love coleslaw. I want to make homemade um, kraut one day. But then again, get that one in the bag. And I think to myself, do I really want to bother? Buy the bag, it's delicious. Sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto. But yeah, this COVID is with people going in and out of the hospital. It's just difficult. Look at poor Kim's daughter had a baby. She couldn't be there. Never be sad and embarrassed, Jermaine. We all get it. We've been there time and time again. It's not like, like, you've seen my weekend binges. I let you guys know. You saw me one day. Was it like a few weeks back? I ate so much I got sick, physically sick. It happens, and never be embarrassed. It's, you're more normal than you know. You're more normal than you know. Hello, Natalie. Happy 64th birthday. Warm cookies. Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing. I've seen the Panera, but never seen that fat-free one. Exactly. This is what this is all about. This is like, it's like AA. People come in here and it's like, of course, granted, we are on the World Wide Web though. I mean, the whole world sees this. But I get it. And like I said, and here's the thing. It may happen again. I have binges all. You're more normal than you realize because normal people binge. They do. We've been heavy our whole lives. It's not going to all of a sudden wake up one day and like, okay, I'm done. There's just reasons we eat. And we have to get to the root of those reasons and see if we could, fix that. Hello, Anita. Exactly. Lorianne has a problem with alcohol. She knows I love her. Well, see, that's the thing about the weight will always be. That's an interesting way to put it. That's why I always say get yourself a realistic goal, because who wants to sit on here any longer than we have to? We want to be healthy is the goal, not to be skinny. It does. I agree with you, Lorianne. Hello, Marine. I get that, Deborah. It is helpless because you can't. When you're there, we feel we have some kind of control, even though we don't. But it feels like we do, and that's all that matters. And here, you're just waiting for the phone to ring to hear anything. You are awesome, Jermaine. Never forget that. We are all awesome. We come here, we fight the fight. It's part of life, unfortunately. Some people get good genes. I ain't one of them. Well, if you drink like me, it would only be tea. Maybe occasionally you could put a shot of, flavored vodka in there. I used to like sweet tea vodka in my tea. Just so you know, it wasn't a lot, you know. Exactly, Denise, and that's my version of WW. That's what I try to instill to people, because I feel that it's to them, it's they just have these unrealistic numbers, and we're just failing. And when we can't get that number, we feel like we're failures, and we're not. Yep. Because skinny people drop dead all the time. Do we need to bring ourselves remind us about that? How many people die on a treadmill? A lot. So yes, skinny people have high cholesterol. Skinny people have high blood pressure. Skinny people have diabetes. And they could have always been skinny. Always. I know. I worked for a doctor for 12 years. I've seen it all. So yeah. And it's not like they were heavy and then became skinny. No, they were always skinny. Skinny got bad genes too. I'm ready for the challenge, Marine says. All right. Skinny doesn't mean happy. Well, see, people think that makes them happy. That's true. I much better when I'm. We all do. We all do. 30 pounds of pinto beans. Hello, Marilyn. Caesar kidnapped the skinny. Good point, Rosemary. And they're exactly because they're stinking hungry. You damn right they're cranky. Good point, Donna McKean. Sandy, let's get fit with Sandy. Listen, how to get back on track in September, and just knew. We're here, Miss Sandy. We're here tomorrow. We start our new challenge. And if you know me well enough, I don't do challenges. I don't. But I came up with, let's just follow the plan. No muss, no fuss, no bells, no whistles, no drinking 30 gallons of water, no running 10,000 steps, no, God, what else do they do besides that? I mean, there's a million things. There's always like, I definitely think you should pick a plan. Now, whether it's Weight Watchers, whether it's keto, Whole30, vegan, low carb, what pescatarian, I don't care. Whatever plan you want for yourself, that's what you follow. I choose Weight Watchers Blue. Now, we all have our choices, but you know how to follow the plan. I want you eating your points with good stuff. I don't want you skipping points. And if you're not hungry, then that's fine. But if you're hungry, you need to be eating. If you're hungry, you're not eating enough. And we get 23 points a day for a reason. Fill up on proteins. Oh my gosh, you should be having some of that, the low-fat turkey lunch meat. You should be having chicken breast in your refrigerator. You should be having non-fat Greek yogurt. You should be having string cheese in there. You should be having, what else do I keep in my fridge? Like, they're like these eggs, hard-boiled eggs. That's what I go to. So that's, we're just keeping it basic. Something we can continue to do. Because you're sitting there saying, oh, I have to drink 10 glasses of water. Oh, I have to get 20,000 steps. It's too much. We try to overdo it. Now, if that's something you want to do, then by all means, if you want to drink the water, go ahead. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying you don't have to do anything. If you want to walk, then by all means you should walk. Get your steps in, absolutely. But I'm just saying I'm not putting anything on you that you're not capable of doing. This is a lifestyle. This is not a diet. We want to make small changes. Is everything going to happen overnight? No. Is everything going to happen in a week? No. Is everything going to happen in a month? No. We're going to chisel away, and eventually down the line, could be months, then you'll all of a sudden be like, wow, I'm down 12 pounds. How did that happen? Because you just really were following the plan, doing these little things, and eventually these little things build up, and you see the big change. All right, Karen's in. Exactly. Eat on purpose, not a reaction. I normally don't stress eat. I stress clean, which is hilarious because I'm not a cleaner. But that's how I occupy my straighten drawers, pick up stuff when I'm stressed. I can't eat when I'm stressed. Now, when I'm relaxed and stress is over, then I might eat. But yeah, I'm not a stress. There's Sandy's channel. Go check her out if you don't know about Sandy. Sandy vlogs every day, and she gives really good advice, and she sings on your birthday. So you should tell Sandy when your birthday is. Oh, you have gallstones. Ooh. Oh, I bet. Oh, I suffered from gallbladder for years, so I know. I had mine, they called it multiple stones like sand. I suffered for several years before, and it was bad. One thing about gallbladder is something you can take for it. It's like you can't, there's not like a pill or anything. It's just, once you eat something that annoys the gallbladder, you just have to wait through it. It just takes a few hours to process it. And you're in this pain. It's just, mine was right here like a vice, and I couldn't do anything. I just had to wait for it to pass. And then I was too afraid to eat because I didn't want to feel bad anymore. Lori's the best. And we do Glam Squad. If you're interested in getting a little exercise, it's nothing strenuous, because if you know me well enough, I don't do anything strenuous. Why? Because I do something I can continue. Am I going to be sitting there doing an exercise routine? I do a 1 mile walk a day. I used to do 2, but there was no purpose in doing 2 miles. So I do a 1 mile Leslie, Miss Lori. She hosts for me. And right now we are at 11 Eastern, but we are moving that to, I think it was 2:30 Eastern, because I'll be back to work. So, and I'm going to be hosting some days, and Lori's going to be hosting some days. So it'll always be in the group. You always have to go to the pin post to find out anything. We will not leave you hanging. Yes, you're at perfect timing, Kathy O'Leary. It's all about balance. Balance is one of my favorite words to use to describe it. You have to have balance in life. Like, you just can't go one way. We want to make sustainable changes. You don't want to, you want to lose it like you're going to live it, because once you hit the goal you choose, what do you do then? You go back to the way you used to eat? No, you can't do that. So you want to make changes that you can just keep going at. Don't deny my favorite thing is don't deny yourself. When people say, oh, I haven't had cake in forever. I have cake all the time. I have, I fit in stuff. I have chips all the time. I mean, not all the time, but I have them several days a week. I have cake maybe once a week. Because why? Because in life, I'm going to eat cake. I'm going to have chips. It's just got to be able to fit it in. The new time will start next week after Labor Day, probably Tuesday. Because Monday, it's a holiday. I'm not even sure. We'll see what... Tuesday's going to be... Monday's going to be hard because my son's home, so I probably won't be able to do it on Monday. But probably Tuesday. We are quite the crew. And know what's best thing about Glam Squad is? After we're done exercising, we chat for about 8 or 9 minutes. And you just, it's something that gets you motivated because you're there and you're listening to people. And sometimes you just need somebody to hear you and listen to you. And that's what Glam Squad's all about. Yes, I am excited. I'm extremely excited. It's a long time to be off, honestly. I'm probably one of the few people that sit there and say, this is too long. I don't think summer break should be this long. It's too long. 2:30 Eastern time, Jermaine, starting next Tuesday. That's wonderful, Kathy. Accountability, you know? Sometimes you just need to say it out loud. That helped me. You know, like I tell this story all the time. Nobody knew what I weighed. My whole family, I never told them what I weighed. Nobody tells their husband what they weigh. They just don't. And when I was vlogging in the car, I absolutely said it. I came out and said my weight. I remember thinking, talk about, though, what a weight was lifted off me when I said it out loud. I'm like, I owned it. You know, I finally in my life owned my weight. And then I came home and told my family. They're like, you weighed what? Like, yeah, I weighed 270 pounds. Oh, yeah. Yeah. One of my more prouder moments, but you know. Oh, I like caps. I liked it. I didn't think anything wrong with that. Yes, for Glam Squad. Jermaine. We're still going to do the same time here. This time doesn't change. Hello, Lori. Yeah, everybody asks, they always want to see where I work, so I thought, I tell you, it's a pretty well-watched video. Because I don't film when the kids are there, and they always want me to. They'll be, they call me Dish with Date. They're just crazy kids. I'm like, I can't. It's, you know, I just will not put, you know, I'm not going to do that. They would love it, though. Oh, my gosh, they would love it. But no. And then, so I thought, what a perfect time to film. Nobody was there. In fact, the girl I work with wasn't even there, so I was able to film in the classroom. You got to see everything. I showed you where I sit, and that's where I spend most of my day. It's funny. I wouldn't say I was heavier than Steve. Well, maybe a little bit. He's taller than me, though. He's like 6 foot. And here I am, you know, 5'3", and yeah, we weigh the same. And when I tell people, they're like, you weigh that much? Like, they can't fathom that I weighed that much. I'm like, there, I'll show you my card. Exactly. I love the Facebook group. It is quite an active group, I will say. And I can't say enough, and I say this all the time, enough wonderful things about the groups here and there. I've, you know, other than the trolls we occasionally get in here, I've never had anybody ever be mean to anybody or say anything out of turn to anybody. So it's been really nice. And everybody's, and like I always say, I can't be answering everything because I don't get to, sometimes I don't get to see everything because the feed is so fast. And everybody's there and they answer, and it's great. Like, somebody shared my link the other day. I'm like, I love that. You know, everybody's just out for each other, and it's wonderful. That's how it's supposed to be. That's what a group does. You got each other's backs. Yes, I do, Lori. We're heading towards, you know. Actually, I think I'm going to do a giveaway in the group. I don't think I've ever done a giveaway in the group. I'm trying to think what to do, though. I can do Built Bars but we'll see. I'm thinking about doing something fun because we hit 3K in the group. My Facebook group just hit 3,000. I'm like, oh my gosh, so thrilled. You know, I'm just so excited. You guys are. I'm telling you, everybody's just so supportive of each other, and it just, you know, warms my heart. It's what a group is supposed to be. There for each other, supporting each other, just, you know, have that link. And none of us have ever met. You know, we've never met in person yet. We feel like we know each other, and it's just crazy. I know, Natalie. I'm heading towards 10K. I mean, my little channel, I call it the little channel that could. You know, like when you do a channel, I'll sit there and tell you, I thought I'd have 10,000 in a week. You know, I know. And then it's kind of like, then I realized, no, that's not how it goes. You have to, you know, earn these people to watch you. And that was a big turning point for me, realizing that, yeah, just because you put a video out there doesn't mean people are going to watch it. Just think, oh, it's there, everybody's going to watch it. They don't. But, you know, now, you know, I just do my thing. And if you watch, you watch it. If you don't, oh, that's your loss if you don't watch. But I put it out there. I love it too, Rosemary. It has been the best thing I've ever done is start that group. I mean, it would be fun. I think it'd be fun to do like a Dish with D cruise. Maybe like when COVID's over. I love cruising. I haven't cruised in God, it's been what, 28 years since my cruise? I think that was 1995? 4? It's been a while. It is. I know, Jeremy. Wait till this year's Christmas card exchange. Holy moly! I don't know. That's a lot of stamps. I often said that it was going to be me and Luigi were going to be going on tour. She was going to drive the truck. It would be fun. Jermaine, she'd be my tech person, handling all my stuff. Yeah. In fact, I gotta start getting the I got so much to do. I have so much. I gotta finish the. I still haven't finished the class. If you guys don't know, I'm taking a nutrition class online. I've just honestly been busy, and I've been letting it go. So I did take another week this weekend. So I'm one more. I think I have 5 weeks. I think I'm 2 in. So I'm learning a lot. It's interesting. This week was about what did she call it? I can't think of the word she used. It'll come to me because I'm trying to read and think. You've been practicing. Look at Lori. She's practicing. I love it. Practicing. Oh, I think we should do another cookbook. Well, that was a lot of work for Jermaine. That cookbook was such a hit. People still talk about it. People are still finding it. It's like amazing. Look at that. In Kentucky, you got bourbon. We'll be all wasted. I was telling somebody that today. Here locally, our land in New Jersey, it's the same. The conditions are right for vineyards. We have vineyards in my area, which is hilarious. They say it's comparable to France. I don't know. I don't feel that way. But we have in my area, I mean, I can get to 4 vineyards within, I think, 20 minutes each way. We have distilleries now. There's a vodka one. There's a whiskey one. I mean, it's crazy. Like, that's the latest thing in this area is vineyards and distilleries. Nice to have a bourbon one, though, wouldn't it? But, yeah. Good night, Rosemary. Oh, so, yeah. He's going back to school tomorrow. I only have to go tomorrow. I don't have to go Thursday and Friday. Then we start back Tuesday. Hooray. It's going to be an interesting, like we've already done all this, so it's just really reinforcing what we've already done. I mean, the only thing that's changed from last year to this year is the desks are now 3 feet, not 6 feet. They're smaller, less space. They don't need the sneeze guards anymore. And we're going back to 2 recess duties. Oh, that was music to my ears. Because 4 recess duties was not music to my ears. Cave City. Oh yeah. Oh my God, craft. Like, that's the thing. Everything is like craft beers and distilleries and vineyards. I said to my husband, we need to plant some grape bushes. Get some of those grapes and plant them. Let's make some wine. That's why Tamsin's always happy. Just saying. Just saying. I'm hoping the rain doesn't start. If the rain starts after 8, I'm good tomorrow because I'm going to get him in and out. Get my live in. Breakfast with D, not. It's going to be kickoff with D. And if you haven't seen, I put up my what I eat in a day in a week video in there. There's some good food in that. I put a TikTok video that I put up on TikTok in there too, so that's fun. There is a product unboxing review kind of ish. This company, Redmond, sent me a toaster. Can we send you a toaster? Sure, you can send me a toaster. I don't have a toaster, so yeah, send me a toaster. And just to unbox, review, and give your opinion of it. It was a really cute little toaster. I mean, big toast, 4-slice toaster. I don't make any. It's not like I make any money off the link, but they sent me the toaster, which was nice. I mean, I'm hoping we could partner again because honestly, they had some very nice stuff. Oh lie. I was honored. Like when somebody asked you, "Can we?" You're like, "You want to send me something?" I just get overwhelmed. Like you got to be kidding me. Me? Oh, the Pound Droppers cheesecake is a winner. There we go. We can pull the Lucille. I think when she eats the candy though better. I'm not gonna lie. I go on YouTube and I watch old Lucille balls. And in fact, what was I watching last night? You're gonna laugh. Old All My Children episodes. I don't know. I stumbled across it, and there I was watching old All My Children from 1994 or 92 was when Kendall came back. Oh, vintage Eric Kane. I was hooked. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so good. I remember all those episodes. That's right. I do have a new, in case you didn't know, I do have a new P.O. box. I am now independent. It's just easier, closer to my house. And so thank you for reminding me of that, Lori Mashburn. I know, the candy factory. That's shoving candy in my mouth at warp speed is a dream. Of course, I'd be like throwing Built Bars in my mouth. Oh, I can't. They didn't send me any. Somebody asked, Dee, where's your Built Balls review? I said, I can't do a Built Balls review because they didn't send me any Built Balls. Oh, Lori, I sent them a nice email. And he responded back. And I'm like, seriously? Did you not just hear that? Did you not read what I just said? Yeah, I was not none too happy. None too happy was all. Just saying. So yeah, I am rethinking my partnership with Built Bar at the moment. Yeah. Oh, they pissed me off. I didn't piss them off. They pissed me off. I mean, we can't send everybody samples, but here's the thing. When they send samples, they send you 6 bars. Do we need 6 bars? No. 2 would be fine. I'm just trying it. And I'm just showing people. Here's the bar. I don't need 6 of them. But it'd be nice if everybody could get. Because people ask you, what do you think? I don't know what I think because I don't have them. Just saying. And I give an honest review. If I think it sucks, I'll tell them it sucks. I'm like, it's not that good, or well, it's pretty good, or it doesn't taste like the carrot cake did not taste like carrot cake, tastes like nutmeg. The pumpkin, again, did not taste like pumpkin, tastes like nutmeg. I'm like, if you like nutmeg, you'll like this. If you don't, then you will not. Well, I'm going to be in Built Bar jail. Yeah. Oh, there's the same BS about we can't. It's just a random pick. I'm like going, seriously? It shouldn't be a random pick. You need to have people you could send more people samples if you send them less. I don't need 6 bars. 2 is sufficient. But when I have none and somebody says, what do you think of the pistachio, Dee? I have no freaking clue. That's what I say. I have no idea. I have no idea. Ask somebody else, but they want to know what I think, not what somebody else thinks. So that's not going to help. So yeah, I'm on the fence with them. Yeah, I sit there and sometimes I give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just sick of it. Like at one point we were on, sometimes I go to the Zooms. I haven't been to a Zoom in a while. I probably shouldn't go to one because I'll probably freak out. But it was an open forum where you could ask a question. Well, I asked, why is it when customers are unhappy, you give them $10 off a future purchase or something went wrong? I said, you know what? I'm unhappy. Making me spend more money for more bars is not going to make me happier. I'm not going to do it. Why not refund them that $10? Oh, no, we can't do that. Really? It's the same difference. I'm more apt to spend money there if you've, in good conscience, given me some money back. But if you want me to spend more money when I'm already pissed off, not going to happen. I said I could tell you that's not going to happen. I said, we have a business. My husband has a business. You gotta kiss up to people. You don't need to piss them off by saying, oh, here's $10 off your next purchase. Well, why would I purchase more when I'm already ticked? I wouldn't. So they do last forever in the freezer. Good night, Lori. All right, just follow the plan. It's a good, yes, yeah. We'll have a big. Well, we won't be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Zoom call. We do Zoom tomorrow night. It's Wednesday. I almost forgot that. So, I will be posting that in the group. I will remind everybody that tomorrow night we are in Zoom because it's Wednesday. All right. Good luck, Susan. Get those bears out of there. So yeah. Give me on a rant. It's like I just get. That's why sometimes it's better if I don't talk about it because then I get all pissy. Yeah, that was the vice president. And I had no problem telling him. I said, honestly, I don't like that. As a business owner myself, you're. I don't know. And when they don't take ownership of the shipping, that annoys me too. Oh, it's not our fault. Well, it is because you picked the shipping company that it went out of. I didn't choose it. You did. So if it's going to 8 different places before it gets to my house, the people in California were getting it when it came all the way over to Ohio. So why would the bars go to Ohio if they're going to California when your company's in Utah? I don't know. So yeah, that's just a whole thing. So yeah, let's get off the subject because gets me too aggravated. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of it. I'm over it. So either if you don't want to accommodate me, then I don't need to do it. I don't. It's nice to do it. I enjoy the bars. I do like them. But I can't deal with, and here's the real thing that gets me, my goat the most, and this is going to be the end of the subject, is when we're on a chat. I don't know if you've seen this, Lori, when she doesn't want to hear anything negative. Oh, we can't say anything negative. Are you kidding me? I just can't voice anything. I'm sorry. I thought we lived in America. Guess I was wrong. Oh, I love Bear Bells. I've been trying to hook up with them. I did inquire with Bear Bells, and they said they're not looking at the moment, but they will keep me in mind in the future. I do like them. I do. Our Lily's on nutrition. They wanted offered an option of freezer packs. Did they charge you for that? For the freezer packs? Are you done at 5:30? Done here? Yes. That would be 8:30 for me, 5:30 for you. Oh, a $3.95 option. Gotcha. So if it comes melted and you didn't get the option. I know when I asked the lady at the post office the other day, I was mailing the package to the winner, and apparently I used a box. I reused a box. Well, I thought I pulled the sticker off of my address. Well, apparently I didn't. She said, oh, well, she caught it. She goes, let me cover it up. She goes, we don't want it coming back to you. I said, well, if it came back to me, would I have to pay to have it reshipped? She goes, yes. I'm like, wow. Like if there's like a mistake on an envelope or something, yeah, you have to pay again. I'm like, I didn't know that. If they don't even want to hear, let alone fix it, they don't want to hear it. I mean, no company is perfect. I know that. Honestly, I do know that. But you have to hear, this is how you get better. This is how you grow, by listening to people's opinions. And when shipping, that's really, you're going to go hands off on shipping when you're the one that ships it. I don't get to pick what company you ship it out of. Yes, I do remember that. Yep. Yep. I do remember that. Yep. Yeah, it's just they make the mistake and you have to pay for it. I was like, wow. But I can see if there's not enough. Say somebody puts like 2 stamps and you needed 3. Yeah, okay, but and really, I mean, are they free shipping or is that really? I didn't realize they went up to $38. I guess I just don't look at the price because most times I always have a coupon or a code, so I don't really know what the prices are. And I went the other day, I'm like, oh my god, they're like $38 or $39 a box. It used to be 36. I'm like, or 35. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much up they went. Yes, it's funny. I bought a box of Under Over of the Rocky Road, and every bar is now it's an Under Over sale. Every bar was under. There was none over. I'm like going, are you kidding me? Not that I mean I liked it that they were under because they were 3 points then, but still, don't call it an over under when it should be an under sale. Over under. There was no overs in that box. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't realize they'd gone up that high. Devotion's raising their prices too. Oh, luckily I just bought a tub, so I should be good. Everything is up. Everything. It's crazy. Excuse me. But you've heard my new love is Spindrift. Oh, I love this stuff. This is the lemon. I do like the lemon, but I am enjoying the pineapple. I finally found it at Target. I was so excited. And did I love it? Yes. I'm shocked I liked it so much. So I finally got a seltzer that I can like. Oh, Under Over. It's the weight of the bars are not what they're supposed to be. So they must weigh them, and if they don't come out close enough, they put them in another bin. Then they have a different sale called an over-under sale. Some are, like if they're supposed to be 58 grams, they're under 58 grams. And honestly, I got none over. They were all under by at least 8 to 10, maybe 12. One was 12. One was like 40 grams. So you're saving. So to me, I shave a point off. Good night, Paula. Yep. But none were over. Interesting. And if I'm going to, and I get it, but if I'm going to give a box of unders, I would throw an extra bar in. That's what I would do. You know, it's just, people just, and that's the thing with some places, they just don't care. They don't go that extra mile. They don't really, and that's like, it's starting to hit me like they're just not going to do it. And then maybe it's time for us to part ways. It's just, if they're not going to make me happy, I don't need to stay there. I'm not putting food on my table, so. Oh, I agree. If you're paying full price, those bars should be correct. And then, how many times did they sit there and say, "Oh, we're working on that. We're working on that." I've heard that way too long, and it's still a problem. Still a problem. I haven't checked gas because I have my son's little car, and I never have to put gas in that sucker. Hopefully, I shouldn't have to before he comes home. I'll be home Friday. My car will be back. I can't wait. I may go out and hug it when it pulls up. I know. That's the only thing that keeps me is that stinking chocolate. Their chocolate is fabulous. Oh, I agree, Melody. All built bites are 2 points in my book. Like those balls. Now, I was hoping they were going to be lower in points. They were 3 points a ball, which honestly, they didn't have any chocolate on it either. There was nut butters inside, so I'm assuming that's, but I don't know for sure because again, I didn't have one to try. Oh, it's gonna be like, oh, but I keep saying it. Let's face it. Here's the thing: if we part ways, I'm not gonna be nice about it. Exactly. Ain't no ball worth 3 points. I mean, I don't mind the new because I thought the bars were a little bit. And where the hell were these puffs come out of nowhere? These puffs. And then they sent a thing. It was an over under sale for the chocolate chip cookie dough for only 2 hours. I didn't bite. I'm like, you know what? I got enough of them. I'm done. I think I'm done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cash out. I have points accumulated for free. When you do enough sales and have enough ads, like when I post, I get points. When I in an ad, like in my Instagram, I get points. So they call them coins, and the coins are good for nothing because it used to be we were supposed to be able to do all these things with the coins. And I even said that to her. Why not let me buy samples with my coins? I'm willing to use them for samples. Not an option. You give me no options here. I have 30,000 coins because I just don't get the bars. So I think I'm gonna give away a couple boxes. I think in the group that might be fun. Of course, they only let us get the bland flavors. They don't let us get any of the feature flavors, which back in the day you could get any flavor for your bonus boxes. Yep. Times have changed. I'm not a huge coconut person. Now, having said that, that coconut brownie, I liked it. I don't know why, because I am not a coconut person, but I like that bar. Because there's no coconut in it. Oh, I know. I love the Weight Watcher bars. That they were a little bit bigger and weren't so expensive. I agree. They were having a sale at my meeting. They were having 2 boxes. I can't remember the price. I just, they're just this big. I just can't. I could eat 2 of them. I'd rather not even eat them. But I thought about it. I did get a cake mix there, though. I got a lemon and a vanilla. Because I wanted to try their cake. One thing about my meeting, they have all the food there. It's kind of fun. So I'm going to be doing that recipe that I posted in the group from them with the pineapple and the lemon cake. I'm going to do that probably this week because I wanted it for the 4th of July or Labor Day. The balls are small. The bars, they are. They're delicious though. They are delicious. There's probably only 6 bars in a box. They're different. There's less in there than the sugar-free cake mix you get in the store. And of course they're like quadruple the price. I mean, I think that you can get the sugar-free cake mix for what, $2.50, and this was like $7.99. But they had lemon. They had lemon, so I was like, since I was buying lemon, I bought the vanilla. Oh, what the hell. I don't think any of the bars are sugar-free. I think that's what it was, Judy. 2 for 2. I think that's what it was. They're usually, I think, $8 each or something. Oh, I've had the mug cake. Yeah, that's pretty good. I will agree. Oh, wow. Did you name him Labor? No. My brother-in-law was born on Valentine's Day. He should have been named Valentino, but he wasn't. No, they're not. Mm-mm. That's what's funny when people sit there and say Weight Watchers tout sugar-free. No, they don't. No, they don't. If you look at all their recipes, the recipes usually don't call for monk fruit. They usually always call for regular sugar, and they don't. You do fat-free either. But yeah, I said we're the ones that brought the sugar-free and fat-free, and because we're trying to save points and make it lower, and yeah, not WW. That was us, the members. Guilty. I'm Denise, and I am guilty of eating sugar-free and fat-free. I am. But I don't like fat-free cheese. No. I've given up that one. I do like the Velveeta shreds though. I do enjoy that. I think it melts really nice. But as far as fat free goes, I can't. It's just not my thing. The cheese, eggs in a sheep, and I think I've seen that. They weren't quite that underpad, but I see what you're going with that. I was thinking of using the regular sugar-free cake mix and a package of lemon sugar-free pudding mix. But I bought the lemon cake mix. I'll probably just go with that. I hate doing that because people aren't going to have it. But I will put in there that, yes, you can definitely use that. Oh yeah, I mean the fat free just it looks plastic. It's not appealing. It just isn't. It just looks disgusting. I can't go there. I tried. It's just not even a little bit. I know, Tamsin. Where does the time? I remember being 21. I remember being 21. And my sister-in-law took me out to see the Chippendales. I do remember 21 really well. Just saying. Oh, see, well, I'm going to say I'm all about the feta and the brine, the imported feta. Oh my gosh! Oh, when I tried that, my whole life changed. I'm like, this is how feta cheese is supposed to taste. Oh my god, it is the bomb diggity of cheese. When that it's the only one I'll buy now. I'll suck up the points for it. Hey, BBD, welcome to the tea room. We were just about to close out. I gotta get the dog out before the rain starts. I'm hoping it starts tomorrow morning and not now. But I'm so glad you're here. But yeah, I love the Daldone at my local shop, right? And if I'm at Trader Joe's has an imported in brine. You get two thin blocks, and it's in this brine. It's just fantastic. I can't begin to tell you how good it is. And when you make that lentil dip, the Trader Joe's lentil dip, it's fantastic. All right, ladies and germs, I'm going to head on out. It's 8:30. This hour has flown by. I feel like I've talked my face off. I thank you for joining me tonight. Tomorrow is the big day we've been waiting for weeks. We are going to just follow the plan from now on. So I'm so happy to have you all with me and by my side. Ooh, it's her half birthday. I love it. I'm excited too. I had to get weighed Friday, so we're not going to count this weigh-in, but I'm going to get weighed. Since I go to meetings now, I suck it up and get on the scale like a good girl. But thank you all for joining me. I hope to be live sometime tomorrow morning. I'm hoping, as long as I can get up and get done and get my things, then I will pop on the Facebook group and have like the big announcement. I may have a video go up here. I'm thinking about maybe doing a quick one later after the walk. Just like a few 4-minute one. And if you haven't seen what I eat in a day, in a week on the My WW, preferably the Blue Bland, it is up right now. Go have a watch. I'd appreciate it. There's a couple TikToks in there. There's 2 TikTok videos in there. Lots of good food. You have to see my breakfast nachos. Gosh, they're in there. Phenomenal. But don't forget to give a thumbs up on your way out the door. I'd appreciate it. We will discuss a lot tomorrow. We will be Zoom tomorrow, don't forget. We will not be here. We will be on Zoom for our 8 o'clock meeting topic with Dee. And like she's somebody else. And I will see you when I see you, okay? Good night, folks.